Welcome back, family and friends, to another episode of Independent Joe. Today, I'm going to be going over Irish whiskey. Well, kind of. It is an Irish St. Patrick's Day release, but it's not an actual Irish whiskey. I do have a few Irish whiskeys, but I do not claim to know too much about Irish whiskeys. I know there's certain ones that I like and certain ones that I can probably talk to, but I feel since this is a limited release and I kind of want to get the word out there about this bottle, if it's any good, if it's not any good, just give you a few thoughts, I guess. And as you can see, I already poured it. This is the Kentucky Owl limited release. They're still pointing the Kentucky Owl symbol on the stamp onto the cork. So I'll push that down now that it showed it. This right here is a John Rea, who is now the master blender over there at Kentucky Owl. This is actually his second release under him, and he didn't get too much praise over the Wise Men. Personally, I think it's okay. I like it. For $40, well, I paid $42.99. I thought it was okay. A lot of people didn't. A lot of people just thought that it was overpriced whiskey, but I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of overpriced whiskey out there and that people don't complain about, but I guess $40 is overpriced. For me, I think as a Kentucky Owl product, I'm very fond of them. I got all their ryes. I also have a couple of their bourbons, batch 9 and 10, which I very much enjoy. But back to John Rea, I think he knows what he's doing. He's actually in the Hall of Fame for the Kentucky Bourbon Hall of Fame for his work. He used to be in operations over there at Four Roses Distilleries, which his responsibilities included quality control, maturation, evaluation, and product blending. So we got to give him a little bit of leeway when he's coming into a new group, the Stoli Group, the now owners of Kentucky Owl. And this one right here is in collaboration with Louise McGain. Louise McGain is Ireland's first modern bonder and also the founder of J.J. Corey Irish Whiskey. I believe they're going to be doing some work together as far as Kentucky Owl and Luis are going to collaborate on another project where I think they're taking the barrels that they used for this, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but they're taking the barrels from this, what they made with this. They're taking them and then they're going to pour Irish whiskey in them and then use that whiskey to sell as Irish whiskeys, formerly of bourbon barrels. So that should be interesting. I'll be looking forward to that. Depending on this is a limited release because it says it right here on the bottle. I smelt it a little bit. I got a little bit of the aromas, and I'm going to say I think it's pretty good. I mean, so far, the aroma is really nice. I get a lot of those flavors, some rich flavors that I like. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna nose it, but first I'm gonna go off topic. This Saturday on this channel, make sure you tune in to my battle with the Whiskey Fancies. That's gonna be a very cool, epic battle between us two. They hand delivered a few samples. I have them here. I won't show them all, but that's one of them right there. They got these fancy schmancy stickers. which is pretty cool. Each bottle has that sticker on there, Whiskey Fancies, and I mean, it's gonna be tough. I know I have to tie them. It's going to be tough for me to do because well, they're actually battling each other too, kind of, because I sent something over there in a box, and they're gonna whoever wins, I guess, gets to use it. I mean, they're both. I mean, they live together, so either one of them can use it. But it's going to be pretty cool. We're gonna battle, and tune in for that, please. Um, Back on topic. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go in on the nose. Give this a smell. It's really rich. It's really nice on the nose. You get that apple, really sweet flavors. I don't get a strong aroma of alcohol. Hardly any aroma of alcohol. It's really, really nice, really inviting. I really enjoy the aroma of it. Is it the best I've ever smelled? Of course not. I mean, there's so many different bourbons out there that I've had the pleasure of trying and smelling. And I think this one is still really good, really up there with some of the ones that I've smelled. So, man, I don't get a peppery or a cinnamon. It's weird. It's just kind of in between. There's just some kind of just aroma, just a sweet apple. I know I don't really have too many flavors that I can pull from here. All I know is that it's sweet and it's really nice. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go in on the flavors. Whoa! Look at that! Almost knocked the bottle over. Cheers, everybody. That apple's definitely coming through. That's different. That's a different flavor. Hmm. What's believed to be in this bottle is a 4 year bourbon, all the way to 11-year bourbon, between 4 and 11 year, that they blended together to make this. It is at 100 proof, and it drinks like it's at 100 or below 100 proof. I'm going for a second drink. Flavor wise, I'm not getting any. Again, I can't describe the spice. I would more lean towards um, cinnamon, I guess, but not cinnamon. I know that doesn't sound good, but it's still really nice. It's a really nice flavor. This is a weird one. This is so weird because I'm trying to get pull some flavors from it, and it just seems like it's just some bourbon that's an easy drinker. Now you can find these from anywhere from $95 at Costco all the way to $135 at maybe your local liquor store. Um, but I was lucky enough to get it kind of on the lower end of that, so more like between 100 and $109 for this one. I've had it for a couple of weeks. I've been trying to figure out when I was going to do the review, and I'm like, oh shoot, it's already St. Patrick's Day, and I've had it for a couple of weeks, and I haven't even popped it. So I thought I'd just do this review. Um, I don't know. This one's a tough one because it isn't drying. It's really sweet. The flavors don't last that long. I mean, I get something. I get that those oak tannins that linger, but other than that, there's really no real flavors that are just popping on the finish. It's really oily too. You can see that. Hopefully, yeah. It's really nice color. I don't know. I drink this as a daily type drink. I don't know if it's a limited release flavor coming through, because these flavors, they're not, there's not really too many to pull from. You get the apple, bit of caramel. You could taste, you could really get that young bourbony, or that young bourbon taste coming through. You get a little bit of that grainy corn. Yeah. Now I don't know how much influence Louise McGain had on this, but I think John did a really good job on it as far as flavor wise. That's not offensive. That's not something that you can't drink. It's very drinkable. Um, Man, I don't know what I would price this at, because it is a Kentucky Owl product, and as you know, Kentucky Owl products are not that cheap, and but they did bring down the price. This is one of their middle tier type bourbons, at least price wise, and the flavors there. It's 100 proof, so it's not going to knock your socks off like Batch 9 Kentucky Owl bourbon. I do think it is a step up from the Wise Man, though. I like the Wise Man. It's not as offensive as some people uh, say that they hate it. I'm not in that boat, but this one right here is actually pretty good, and I think they did a good job, in my opinion. Would I buy another one? I guess if it was available, readily available, but it is a limited release, so I'm sure it's not going to be available pretty soon. And by that time, something else is going to come out, maybe from Kentucky Owl, maybe from somebody else with similar flavors. So, what would I compare this to? Man, this is a tough one. I get it now. I'm getting a grassy. It must be from that youth, the grassy flavor that's left over on the palate. Louise McGain is, as I stated, she is a the first modern whiskey bonder. Um, a bonder is kind of the same thing as a master blender. They just gather different whiskeys, they blend them together. So it's the same, pretty much the same thing as a blender. They used to practice that in the 19th and 20th century, and in about the 1930s, that went away, and Louise brought it back. I think in 2015 she brought that back to Ireland, and she is now the master blender or bonder that over there in Ireland. So this is pretty awesome. The tag is crazy cool. It's green, represents St. Patrick's Day. You know, a lot of people are saying this is a gimmick, which, yeah, come on, yeah, of course. But it's St. Patrick's Day. You know, you have the Fourth of July bottles for Smoke Wagon. You have various other bottles where the label is meant to draw you in to help you sell. I mean, every product that you buy, there is some sort of marketing thing that's trying to draw you in so that you can buy the bottle. I mean, whether the bottle's black, whether the bottle's clear, whether if it's brown, or flowers all over it. And again, I'm describing Smoke Wagon, but and I love Smoke Wagon, by the way. But this right here, I think stands on its own. I would not, unless I guess, putting it against other bourbons in the 100 proof range. I would not put it up against anything. I think this is one of those ones where you just got to enjoy on your own, and just enjoy the different flavors that are coming through, which aren't many. I'm still tasting some things. Still get the oak. I got that grassy type flavor that's lingering. Once you drink it, you get the quick flavors of caramel, uh, corn, and I don't know. I think I can sit down, enjoy this. It's not overbearing. It's not overheated. It's not trying to make your chest make your heart blow out of your chest with all the heat. But it's one you can enjoy, sit back, relax, and drink. I would probably call this maybe a summer type whiskey. So we're headed into the spring, so it's actually pretty good. I mean, it's not overbearing. It's not hot. It's not terribly good. It's not terribly great. I'll say that it's good, but it's not terribly great. Um, but it's drinkable. I'm glad I have a bottle, but that doesn't say much because I buy a decent amount of bottles to review for you guys. But with all that said, I just like it. I'll give it a thumbs up. I'll hold off on this one because I'll just give it one because it's decent. The price is a little high. If you can find it at a Costco price, grab it. Why not? And it's an Irish thing. Maybe you can have this every Irish day or something, or you could just share it with friends. Probably that's what I'm going to do anyway. So, yeah. So appreciate you all. Thank you. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. I'm almost to 500 subscribers. Can you believe it? That's crazy. Thank you all for taking this journey with me. You're awesome. I appreciate you. I think I got like 19 more subscribers, and then I'll hit 500 or something like that. But the ones that I have, I appreciate you guys. I thank you for taking this journey with me, and cheers to you all. Yeah, it's decent. It's not something that's gonna knock your socks off. Again, 100 proof, but it is what it is. Appreciate you all. Thank you again for your support, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a great day, afternoon or evening, depending on when you're watching this. Thank you. Have a great day.